There's some hoes.
There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house.
There is. So, I forgot the placement of where I gotta be at here.
What's happening?
I mean, we're kind of already starting.
We already started?
Yeah, we're about to start.
Push the goddamn button.
I know. I'm trying to fucking find it. It's missing. Where the fuck is it?
I mean, you can just start it without it.
I mean,
hell no.
I know. No. I mean, here it is. There we go.
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Poplock Podcast. Coming to you from PigzStudios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop up.
It's that time again. It's Tuesday night. The number one live podcast coming to you every Tuesday.
From Compton.
Beautiful.
Secret location. There's some hoes in this house.
WestCoastPoplock Podcast.
Hell yeah. And you know what? We don't give a shit about what number we are.
I think
today.
it's no. I think I care today. Is it 92?
92.
That's the year I graduated from high school. I care very much about a 92, so I do care about this one.
Were you cool as fuck in high school?
Fuck no. Are you kidding me? No. But no, not really. Well, yeah, I went to a fucking gangster-ass high school. I was trying to be cool in gangster high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was trying to survive and get the fuck out of there.
I think it all depends on what type of high school you went to.
And so it was like, because the cool kids, the cool kids were like gangsters, like fucking gnarly motherfuckers. The popular kids were like goofy white cheerleaders and all that stuff, because they're still there at that school, you know? They lived in a nice part of Hawthorne. But no, I was just trying to get out of high school.
What high school? What high school did you go to?
Hawthorne High School, class of 92.
Ooh, there we go.
What are you guys? The what? The
Cougars. See?
Cougars.
The
See?
Cougars.
House?
That always gives fucking just lame ass names, bro. I went to Kennedy High School, Fighting Irish.
Fighting Irish.
If there's a list of 20, that's for sure on there.
Yeah, for sure.
Of high school mascots.
The Fighting Irish.
I went to 3 different high schools, but not because I got kicked out. I went to.
Yeah, right.
I didn't get kicked out of any of them. Let's see, one of them, 2 years, a Catholic all-boys school. That says a lot already. 1 year in Downey High, and I finished up my high school fucking run.
In jail.
Not in jail. Oh, close enough. Compton High.
Ooh,
Compton.
I was gonna say this school's not from Compton. He's talking about Downey High School stuff.
He was trying to get away from it. That's what it was.
Trying to. But I survived that motherfucker during all those crazy race riots and
shit.
Dude,
we had my senior year was the Rodney King riots. And we went off. It was awesome. But there was multiple times, I think twice my junior year and once my senior year, we were on the news because of riots that happened at the school. One time a bunch of kids from Lusinger came, which is like the high school down in Lawndale. They all walked all over and fucking 100 kids showed up, and it was just like a brawl. It's on.
Shit.
Damn.
And then the other ones was black dudes against Mexican dudes. And I remember there was a little dude, they called him Tattoo, with a little essay, fucking, and he pulled out a knife, and it looked like a sword in his head. It looked like a fucking sword in this dude's head. And he climbed up on a car and then jumped off. Ah!
No way, dude.
It was one of the funniest looking things I've ever seen in my whole life.
And then the person looks up is like him in a fucking butter knife, almost not even life threatening whatsoever.
Just caught him, threw him on
It was
the
like
ground.
a fight from Anchorman.
Exactly.
Where just funny ass shit you're just noticing. You're like, what the fuck is
holy
going on here?
Shit, look at all the stuff that's happening.
That's when you could fight though, bro. That's when back in those days where you can get in a brawl and come home.
Sure.
Now people getting shot, fucking.
I don't think we had any shootings at the school when I was there. I know they did.
Don't get me wrong. You heard? I mean, there were shootings.
Sure, of course. It's not at school. You know, we were not shooting people at
We're
school.
just gonna beat each other up a little bit.
We didn't have any lockers. You know, I mean, there was no.
Oh, you guys didn't have lockers?
Fuck no. Because of shit like that, there's no lockers.
There was no lockers for your machetes.
No, there's no. You had to keep your gun in your backpack if you wanted to fucking.
Fuck. Machetes, bro. You had a crazy ass weekend, Mario.
I had a long, busy, fun weekend. For shout out to everyone who's been hanging out with me the last couple weeks, man. It's been gnarly. I mean, coming off that amazing sold-out show at the 1720 Warehouse. Shout out to everyone who bought fucking tickets and hung out with us. That was our show that we put together. We fucked with some bands, some post-punk stuff. It was a West Coast tour that we were able to route out. I had the LA date, and holy shit, that LA fucking represent.
Hell yeah.
Represent. 1,200 people total.
Oh, shit.
1,200 people total. Like, fucking incredible. I've recorded videos, and I have fucking all the stuff that's going to be coming out actually tomorrow. So for all those who like French Police, Haunt Me, Closed Hair, I'm releasing one track tomorrow of each band.
One track.
That's all you get for now.
Oh, a teaser.
Until I throw it up my Only Dudes, and you can download that whole fucking
my Only Dudes.
my Only Dudes account.
What is the difference on these chats right here that's going on?
So these right here, I didn't start this chat up, so just to see what has happened.
But what is that?
So this is that's what I see on my end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I could see Johnny was a stoner skater in high school.
No, I was fucking, nope. No drugs, no smoking weed, and I was too fat to skate.
From the Dungeon Podcast, D. Ron from D's Coast. He went to Dickerson High School.
Rams. That's another one that's like on the list of high school names. The Rams.
Colonists.
Yeah.
Rams. Patriots.
Johnny, you seem like a law-abiding citizen.
That's me.
I don't know, man. Those sound like fighting words to me. Johnny is like not the law-abiding citizen.
I know there was all kinds of shit going down on the bridge, man. We were not over there.
Hell no.
I'm not trying to get involved
Hell
in whatever's
no.
happening down there, man.
There's so much fucking chaos. But what did you expect, bro?
But it's
What did you expect?
that like what the saga of what's going on with that bridge is like such a Los Angeles thing. You know, what I mean, you get this bridge. It's not like it is a new bridge, but it's like a new old bridge.
Yeah.
Sixth Street Bridge has been there fuck forever. There's a bunch of bridges right there, and so they built this bridge. And people are excited. You know what I mean? What do you want me? They want to drive their cars and shoot fireworks and do podcasts from there, man.
They should have let them just run its course.
Sure. Let's just see where this goes.
No,
man.
just let it roll. You know, someone's gonna die, and then people will start. Fuck the bridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not that. Let's just.
I don't think so, dude. Because have you not seen all the videos? By the way, these street takeovers, I fucking hate. And
why do you post them all the time if you hate them so much?
Do you see what I post?
Oh yeah, people getting hit. Sure.
All the ones
But like anything, NASCAR, people love the crashes.
Sure, yeah.
So we're gonna continue to watch them.
And without the takeovers,
there's no
crashes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so.
So you're feeding into it.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just trying to showcase that all the kids that are out there that are getting hurt, like, hey, fuck you, you fucking idiots. Like, I don't know.
You know,
And there's some that you look at, you're like, oh, this guy's dead. There's no way he's not dead.
Hell
there was
yeah.
one I saw.
Wishy.
There was one I saw where the dude got hit, and the car, and he's fucked up. You know, he's like, and he's crawling around, and the same car, the same car in his background, and smacks.
Yes.
He was already fucked up after that first one.
Yeah.
You know
Not
what I
enough
mean?
in my book.
This
Can you send me that?
I
will.
I think I saw it on your post.
No, I have
Why
not.
do you want people to die?
Because they deserve it.
They don't deserve it.
Yeah, they do.
The death penalty, dead.
You know what? When you put yourself in this situation,
Fuck yeah.
I'm not saying you haven't opened yourself up to die.
yeah, you don't deserve to die.
But deserve to die.
If you're out there doing dumb shit that, like,
you're
obviously...
eligible. You're eligible for death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're eligible.
Hey, we're doing a podcast in Compton. We're eligible for death.
Yeah, how about we're standing outside at late at night sometimes? Also, like, we don't deserve to die.
Yeah, and we, hats and all black or all red.
And then on the way home, sometimes I get in a street takeover. You know?
Yeah.
I just mean I deserve to die.
I fucking hate them.
Did you guys ever? Do you put the Faces of Death? Did you guys ever watch Faces of Death?
Yes.
The only
Haunting. Haunting.
No, there's only one of all that shit that is in my mind, because it's fucking hilarious, and it's in Mexico or somewhere they speak Spanish. I'm assuming it's fucking Mexico, and this is how I remember it. But I saw these when I was a little kid.
Same here.
It could be completely different, but this is how I remember that a dude comes around the corner and gets shot with a shotgun. Wow! And the funniest part is the guy who gets shot with the shotgun goes, ay, ay, ay! And I was like, this was most honest reaction now to getting shot with the shotgun. He's still ay, ay, ay. Like this.
Yeah. I think the one thing for me was the monkey. When they eat the monkey brains.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the one thing I remember from
I remember talking about that, but I don't remember what it looked like. You know what I mean? That picture.
No, they just trap his neck in there, and he's like trying to get out, and his head's spinning around, and they just start smashing his head, and they eat the brains.
I remember me and my friends talking about that.
Yeah.
But I don't remember seeing. I know I saw it, but I don't remember it at all.
And then I think another one I
blocked
saw
all that shit out.
Was one of the guys, he like shot himself. There was an older guy at a pew, and he was talking, and he just boom.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the ones.
And there's all so much shit that I've seen on the internet since then that I'm like, I don't remember if that was Faces of Death. I think
there was multiple ones though.
Yeah. Shout out to DJ Boogie. He's logging in. My bad, brother. Couldn't join you this morning. Shout out to everyone on the forum on the local music experience 6 streams. DJ Boogie says Faces of Death Part 2. There was apparently multiple parts.
This is before the internet, man. You fucking they gathered up all the death footage on Earth and put it on VHS.
Yeah. And now there's crazier shit on Mario's fucking story.
Yeah, exactly. Instagram.
No, apparently not, because apparently this dude gets fucking crashed twice, and I can't wait to see that.
I think there's a few of them that people get smashed twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because after the first one, now you're fucked.
Oh.
You know, so it makes it way easier for someone to hit you the second time.
I think when they first started those videos, I remember seeing this one where a guy had the Dodger wig, you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The hair with the blue spiky shit or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was going back somewhere, and this car was doing the fucking, spinning around, a red car, and they hit him and his wig fell off. And everyone was like clowning, oh, you fucking wig, blah, blah. But that fool got smashed. He got hit with the meaty part back end of the tires, and it just goes flying, and the wig goes the other way.
Fuck.
It was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Because the wig got popped off.
Hitting someone with your car? You guys ever hit a pedestrian?
No.
No, Johnny.
I've hit one.
Talk about law-abiding citizens.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys ever fucking hit somebody with a car?
So I hit a pedestrian, but even more than that, I hit one. It's that's the only one I can hit. Like I can't. Everybody gets one. You know what I mean? If you hit, it's like, now if I hit another pedestrian, this is just what I do. You know what I mean?
What do you mean you get one?
If you can accidentally do all kinds of things. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, I guess that was an accident.
I've never hit anyone. I've almost hit someone like creeping up, and then they're not watching. They're like, hey, what the fuck?
No,
like,
I was the one
what the
not
fuck,
watching.
dude? You're not paying attention. Like,
I was making a left from a stop sign. This is in Minnesota. I was making a left from a stop sign, and then.
It was that California roll. You California.
No, you know what? You know what I was thinking about was, I think I've talked about this. I saw Mike Tyson inside the movie theater, just like 15 minutes before that. I had seen Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, he was in the theater. He was in the theater.
Yeah, Mike Tyson was in the theater. Mike Tyson had just seen the movie with all the little kids, superheroes, whatever. It doesn't matter. So he's outside and he's talking to his wife and these kids like, yeah, did you guys like the movie? And I was like, holy shit, fucking Mike Tyson. And I talked to him really briefly. And then I was in my car wondering why Mike Tyson was in the movie theater.
Yep.
Like, why is he in Minnesota seeing the movies? I don't understand. Aqua Teen, whatever. And then, so I was making a left thinking about that. And then the dude looks up, because I was going slow,
Yeah.
So he puts his hands on my hood and looks at me, and we make eye contact before I hit. This is all. I mean, it all happened so fast, but he's looking right in my eyes, and I could read his thoughts, and he's like, "Well, what's happening? Are you gonna hit me with this? Are you gonna hit me with this car?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hit you right now." And then I hit him, and he came up on the fucking hood of my car, and he was like, "Okay." I mean.
Well, you got out. The Mexican, the Minnesota Mexican came out, so he's like, "Fuck that."
Yeah, I was gonna. And then and he's like, I'm okay, and I know he's not okay.
No,
you know what I mean. I was like, usually I hit you with a car. You're not relatively maybe you're not dying, but you're not good.
Yeah, you tweaked an ankle. You
something.
Fucked up your knees.
Something. This is bad.
Yeah.
This isn't good. And he's like, I think I'm good. And so I was just gonna leave. And then, because he was like, I'm good. I was like, all right, I'm going to all right, you're good. See you later. Nice to meet you. On the hood of my car.
Is this where he turns around, Johnny, you get one?
No.
Okay.
But then a security guard came and he was like, nah. We're calling fucking, we got to get somebody down here. And I was like, all right, I'll stick around. But yeah, so I hit that guy. But I am, that's a haha, that's funny. You hit somebody.
No,
I'm just saying that as you tell the story, it's like, oh, you hit somebody with the car. But if I hit somebody else now, you hit 2 pedestrians with a car, like that.
You got a problem.
This is unacceptable.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, 1 is borderline, but 2, you hit 2 pedestrians with a car. This is unacceptable.
I think 1 isn't acceptable.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying like, you know, like that's a good thing that I did, but I'm saying like, things happen. You know what I mean? Everybody, you know, you could do all kinds of things.
Slight possible
accidentally.
accident where you nudge something.
When am I gonna see Mike Tyson again? You know what I mean? Like this is fine.
Right.
But if I do it again, it's becoming a problem. If I hit somebody else, the thing was, it felt the guy and I, both of our adrenaline was like going so hard that we sat there and talked like did like cocaine talk to each other while waiting for the police to get there. He wasn't from Minnesota either. Neither one of us was from there. He was in town on business. You know, this was in town on business, and he gets run over by
an out-of-towner.
Yeah.
So you hit Mike Tyson with the car.
The way I tell the story is that I hit Mike Tyson with the car.
Nice.
I mean, I blame it on him. When I've told that story before, I for sure blame it on Mike Tyson. I accept zero responsibility.
Hell yeah.
Well, I will say that over this crazy weekend I had, no one got hit with a car. No one died. Now, there was some fucking real drunk people at the end of Lucha Vavoom on Friday. Oh, my God. There was some, like, sloppy drunk girls coming out. Like, you could tell the friends, the friends were fucking not having it. This bitch was, like, on the ground, fucking it was bad. Fucking bad. Like,
it's always so fun.
That's never fun.
Not drinking like that. I'm talking Lucha Vavoom.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking fun. Not drinking, rolling around like an asshole.
like I hate that shit.
I've had a pretty good time drinking, rolling around on the ground before. But,
but have you ever been that person where you're like, everyone's like, God damn, now we got to take care of this.
I don't know.
Racy for the local music experience.
If I've ever been that way, I don't remember. I was blacked out. And I don't remember.
No one tells you?
I mean, no one's ever told me that, so I don't suspect
you fucking
that's
asshole.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been called that before. After a night of drinking, I've been called that, but I don't know. It was just because they had to carry me back to my car. Yeah. But
I've never gotten that way.
I used to love, especially when my hair was fucking long and greasy. To me, it was the best to be drunk and just have it be all in my face. Like, when you just look at me like, this asshole is drunk. Yeah. You know, it's like a fucking...
And greasy.
That's the best.
What did you put in your hair before?
Fucking Murray's, man.
Oh, man. And for that shit to melt, number one, you know it's hot.
Yeah,
because that motherfucker does not move unless the temperature is fucking turned up. I remember when I had to fucking put it on. If I was already running late, if I couldn't fucking work it in, blow dry that motherfucker in the can to get it going, and then...
And you know guys that wear Murray's because it always ends up getting white on your hair.
Yeah.
Oh, not only that, and fucking brown and everything else around everything else you touch.
Even though the inside of my hat gets all fucking fucked up because of it, too.
Yeah,
even still now, I don't put Murray's in my hair, and it still gets all...
I don't have any hair because of Murray's.
I don't blame Murray's. I blame my hats.
Bro, that shit's all gone because of that shit.
I blame hats. I blame, right where I'm losing my hair, it's like, or it's right where my hat sits. Like, where it's like, oh, yeah, it's touching, and, that's where there's fucking nothing. So, it's like, I don't wear a hat because I'm bald. I'm bald because I wear a hat.
You know what? Wrestling actually helped me get through. I just decided to do it because I saw Baron Corbin fucking with his thinning ass long hair, and he finally chopped that shit off. Dude, you look good like that. And there was someone else who lost their fucking hair. Killian Dane was really stupid looking with his fucking hair. Hulk Hogan, you know what? I just gotta let the shit go.
I saw it. You look way better. Yeah. I see these pictures with you holding on to your stupid hair.
Yeah, see, you know what? Stress from shows and wearing, that's what really makes it.
And genetics and fucking age. You know what I mean? All that.
I don't know, dude, because both my gramps on both sides of towns are fucking full set of hair. Mom's got hair. Pop still has his hair. Gramps before them's all had their fucking hair, so I don't know what the fuck, man.
The milkman don't have no hair, though.
Oh, shit.
Bald as shit.
Lechero.
Shit, I got my hair. I wear hats. People are like, you have hair?
Somebody told me that. A girl told me that. She was like, I thought you were fully bald.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I just like hats. I just look good in a hat. What's your problem? And I'm lazy.
That's the thing with me, though. It's like, I don't want to put shit in my hair because Then it starts sweating, and then it starts fucking burning my eyes and shit. You know what I mean?
Plus, I'll either because I went like almost like over 3 weeks getting my hair cut this last time. But plus, there's only saying of the 2 weeks that I usually go between getting my hair cut, there's like 6 days where it's like, fuck yeah. And the rest of it's like, this is garbage. I don't want to comb my hair right now. It looks like shit. Like there's only, and it's not right now. It's not tomorrow. It's got to grow. Like it's right in between. Like after like 2 or 3 days, then it looks good for about a week. And then I'm over.
Back to it. Shout out to everyone on the forum on the local music experience.
What's up, you guys?
Jimenez 1503 Bald Crew. Yeah, man, we're fucking there.
Jimenez, no, not Bald Crew. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Look at you talking about this guy right here. Here.
I got all kinds of hairs.
Hell yeah.
I have to wear a hat because my bald scalp will reflect this light here.
Dude,
and it's bad for this camera. It's very blinding. But hair is overrated. That's all. Yeah.
Agreed.
Get over it.
Yeah, it's super true.
I miss my hair.
Put
though.
a hat on.
I miss my hair.
I mean,
I do love wearing hats. I have a shit ton of hats, bro. I love wearing hats. I like these cool ass hats. You know what I mean?
I got to get new gamers. Like all my hats are like just past expiration now. Yeah. Where it's like, no, I like.
Yeah, there's a point where your hat has to go.
It's like that's got to go. And I was like, as soon as I saw my white, it was this hat. I saw the white against something that was actually white, and I was like, "Oh, that shit's not white no more. I gotta go. I gotta get a new fucking.
You gotta get a new one."
So
that's why I like these black ones, because then I just keep buying the same one, and they just keep looking fresh.
This is the best thing about the internet is you just get the same shit over and over and over again.
Keep ordering them. You know what I do too is I put tres flores in my hair, and that shit takes like 4 showers to get out.
Sure.
Yep.
So that's another thing too. You're like, fuck. You know what I mean?
Well, that's because even though I use water-based fucking grease now.
Man,
so do I. Oh, you see
that? You sellouts.
It's a super sellout, and the specific grease that I support right now it makes me uncomfortable that I buy that fucking brand. Also,
which brand?
I don't want to talk about it.
Which brand?
Layrite.
Hey, by the way, sellout, you fucking had fucking Suavecito at your shit. What are you talking about?
So,
it's all water-based.
Hold on. Having him at my event and putting it in my hair,
you're still supporting
2 different things.
Still supporting.
It's all
2 different things.
True.
They're supporting me.
But it's like, so I'm supposed to leave the house because I can't go to sleep with that shit in my hair.
Nope.
No.
So it's like I'm gonna go like, it's just. I don't want to take a shower now when I get home. You know what I mean? I would rather just
want to go.
You have to. Like I just want. You come home all tired. And it's like, oh no, I can't go to bed. Man. I gotta fucking watch this shit.
The thing with those water-based ones for me, man, honestly, is I sweat a lot from my head.
So they don't hold.
No, they don't hold for shit.
It fucking falls.
And then it just starts going into my eyes, and those shits burn.
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck. Because I would get a lot of free shit from Layrite, and Suavecito gave some shit. So I'm like, let me try. Everyone talks about this shit. Put it in my hair, and fucking, it's coming down my face. I look like I'm crying. Fuck that. Get back on the 3 floaters, bro.
Cry now, laugh later.
I like the thick ones too. Like it's
super
crazy.
holds.
It's crazy. There's ones that make Murray's look thin.
Wait, where?
I mean, like the cement clay ones. The cement clay. Dude, the Layrite cement clay. This shit is like cement fucking clay. You know, like you can't.
I use
like,
that one.
You can't stick your finger.
Hey, Oscar and Rob, why don't you guys get us a little bit of fucking hair product, dude?
Wait,
shit.
They got hooked up with hair products? Shit.
Well, I don't know, but shit, you could sell it on here. Look at all this beautiful hair in here.
You put that shit on the list with my fucking bus and everything else. And they got, what's up, Mike?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Where's my bus at?
Let's.
The summertime's almost over, and I have not been able to play my tunes out of there this whole time.
We also did not win the $1 billion.
Oh hell no!
We're still here.
We're still here. We did not.
Someone
win.
in Illinois won it.
One fucking ticket, bro. Fuck. One.
But you know that the cash payout is $700 million.
No, it's 444 after like 4.
Well, after taxes and all that shit.
As I saw someone post, congratulations to the IRS for winning $800 million.
Fuck. That's fucking crazy.
How do they get fucking 2/3 of it,
dude?
I mean, you ever
They didn't pitch in on it?
No, it's not theirs at all.
You ever seen those 50-50 raffles? The same shit, man, just on a fucking greater scale.
Sure, but
you know what you're getting into on the 50-50.
It's 50-50,
same
man.
shit with the fucking lotto.
No, for sure. But you on a 50-50, you know, hey, it's $50, whatever they can. But that shit can climb high as fuck.
Dude, 50-50s are the best.
Yeah, the swap meet always does on 50-50s.
Well, in Minnesota, They do a 50-50 at the fucking Twins game, like at the baseball stadium. I'm like, yo,
shit.
like we gotta get this.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, your odds of winning are fucking up. But can you imagine you take down a 50-50 at the fucking baseball with 20,000 people or however many's at the fucking game? Like, oh,
What did it get up to? Do you remember?
a lot.
No, a lot.
Probably
though.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah, fuck. No, 50-50s are cool, but yeah, when you play the lottery and it's a shit ton of money, like either way, you're still gonna get fucking a lot of money. Cool. But when they take over half of that shit,
A bunch of
and then they say the schools get, where the fuck are the schools getting it, bro?
See, and the problem with this, so when the lottery first started, the school money was a supplement. Is that not a supplement? It was added on to, it wasn't part of the school budget. It was like, oh, here's the budget, plus here's some fucking lottery money.
Yeah.
Then after that, they were like, well, let's fucking take away from the budget because we're getting the fucking lottery money. And it's like, that's not what it's supposed to be.
No.
It's supposed to be on top of it. And so that's obviously an issue.
Well, maybe the schools can do 50-50s because apparently 50-50s are usually good for good causes for funerals. I didn't realize that funerals did that stuff. Yeah.
Funerals.
Absolutely. Like if you're trying to raise money for a funeral, you have a 50-50.
Car wash.
I mean, you could have 50-50 at the car wash.
Bake
too.
sale.
Yeah.
Wait,
There's
so
all kinds of ways.
So I mean, obviously, okay, I guess.
The 50%, that goes towards the funeral.
Right.
the 50.
And then you know what?
And
If
then a lot of times people donate it back,
If
you
you,
know what I
win and
mean?
you don't donate it back,
You're a chump.
You're
man.
a fucking dick.
Yeah. I mean, don't know if I would donate it back.
Hey, look it. I would, but it'd be hard as fuck.
Look, if there's a 50-50 for my funeral and you win, do not give it back. You fucking keep that shit. You know
deserve
what I
it.
mean?
You won it.
My friend Bill, he used to have the best idea. He wanted to take out a life insurance policy on himself. And then at his funeral, have a raffle, and the winner gets his fucking life insurance.
That's
Holy
dope.
shit! No way.
Everybody would go
Yeah.
to that fucking.
He's not married. He goes, I got life insurance, like through his job or whatever. He's like, I got life insurance. Like,
Everybody would be
Like
at the
no
funeral.
one needs it. I mean, I'm not gonna use it. There we go. Like give it to
it's like
somebody.
we're gonna raffle it off
That's
at my fucking
dope.
funeral.
From the Dungeon Podcast on YouTube says you should sell some weed brownies to raise some money
I
for the
think you
funeral.
can do that. Kind
You know, have you seen those guys that have the pictures of like the little babies in the street?
Yeah, I don't believe any of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's hard.
It's a good
like,
scam. I mean, that's such a good scam.
Yeah, because I want to believe it and like give them something, and then you're like, "Fuck this."
I saw
asshole.
somebody that were out there. There was like a team, and their signs were so old. It's like, this is still a funeral. Like this is that sign is 6 months old. Like you've been
Yeah.
out here. Like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But also, I respect the hustle. I respect fucking preying on people's emotions. I respect all of that shit.
But that's why you
Being
do a car
scumbag.
wash, because at least you're getting something out of it.
100%. I mean, your paint's gonna get ruined and all that
Yeah,
shit.
they're not gonna do a good job. No, they're not doing a good job. There's no
Yeah.
funeral car wash that you come out going like, "Fuck, my shit."
You're
looks
like, I
tight."
need a car wash.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, what are you gonna do right now? I'm fucking gonna get my car washed. What do you mean I'm gonna?
Because everyone's drinking, they got me on rims, and I'm over here trying to fuck. Yeah, I don't want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I just look at,
Yeah.
it's done. Yeah, cool, man.
Who's the hot chick here? What the
Yeah.
fuck? What the hell's going on here? I'm not trying to do that.
A bikini
shit.
car wash, you could do that because
Oh.
then who cares about the car wash? Like,
Yeah.
that's not what you're there for. You're there for bikini girls.
I know people do like food now. They do like plates and shit like that. You know, at least you're getting something from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to just those people with the pictures and they're like, "Oh, hey, this kid died." You're like, "I seen that same kid, bro."
Yo, man, that kid's alive.
Yeah.
That kid lives next door to me. What are you
Oh,
talking about?
Fuck, that's my baby picture.
That's me. And they just all run. Like,
Yeah. Give me 50%.
Fucking 50-50. That's crazy. How long has that shit been around for? Because I heard about that stuff. I didn't get to really see that stuff really unfold before me until a couple of wrestling shows and then the swap meet shit. And
The swap meet always. That's where I always remember the 50-50s at the Santa Fe Spring swap meet. They come around and it's like $5 for one and like $10 for three, like $7 for 20.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, the guy was like, "Oh, the 50-50 is up to $1,000." You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so it gets up there.
I assume all that's fucking crooked too, and they're fucking pulling the numbers of, the homie. Yeah, like,
I can't imagine there's some law-abiding citizens doing the right thing there. You're
Yeah,
right, Johnny.
yeah,
You are
yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
From what it sounds like, Johnny's World has no law-abiding citizens at all.
None,
I
not
mean,
at all.
I just assume that people are trying to get theirs all the time.
Hey, but you know what? You're right. You're right.
that's
Everyone's trying to get theirs no matter what, in every situation, whether it's in a I don't give a shit about anyone else,
Sure.
or I care about you too, but I'm still trying to get mine.
Sure, I care about you because I assume that at some point later on, I will be able to parlay this into something else.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Or I want to be part of the team, or
Yeah, I want to kick a ticket. I want all that
but
stuff.
I'm bringing something too, though.
There's nothing wrong with bringing something to the table.
Yeah, so there has to be at least a little bit of you have to bring something to the table. Oscar and Rob.
Fuck, I forgot my
Where's my bus at?
I forgot my fucking water guy in the car.
Oh,
Stupid. I mean, I have it in there.
it's all
To
good,
drink
man.
water.
But you know what? We make things
I
happen
don't do
here on
this.
the West Coast.
There you
Because I
go.
wanted to not do that.
Yeah,
That's
thanks
all
for doing
I-
that anyway. On these new beautiful fucking mics that pick up all of that.
And I got the assist.
I barely heard it. What are you talking about?
But man, keeping up with that, manifesting, doing things on ourselves, by ourselves, just hustling. I mean, this weekend was insane. The Lucha Vavoom crowd was insane. The show was amazing. I mean, the wrestling was great. The girls were beautiful. The crowd was hot. I mean, everything was great. So shout out to everyone who bought a ticket, came out.
You know what we should have on here? I would like to have the Crazy Chickens music to be able to drop whenever I damn well feel like it. To be able to, where's their music?
I mean, Johnny, you ask, you shall receive.
Why haven't we done a podcast from Lucha Vavoom yet?
We could do that.
I don't know. No one's come
Out
up
in
with
front,
the idea.
Out in front with the cars pulling up.
No,
Hey!
inside the little lobby where they're coming
Sure.
in.
Or we
Yeah.
could just do commentary.
No, well, we do it. We do the podcast first,
Oh, sure.
and
sure.
then we go to the
Yeah,
commentary.
Yeah.
You're livening it up. Hey, you need to change, bro. Things need to change.
I thought, Mario,
Liz,
you
things
made
need to
You made me
change.
think I was going to hear the chicken music. That's not. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, Johnny! This is what Johnny's gonna get right here. Johnny's gonna get crazy.
Hey, it doesn't matter how many times you've seen the Crazy Chickens, they still bring it.
It's the best.
Bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
By the way,
whoever came up with the idea
Yeah.
of we're going to have these chickens out there, and then whenever they do something, we're going to drop this fucking beat on the chicken. It's what makes wrestling wonderful. You know what I mean? It's what makes wrestling, because it's not nothing to be taken seriously. This is fucking fun.
It's wrestling.
This is wrestling. This is for everybody. I mean, talk about this part, right? Just
Yeah.
like this fun. This is for everybody. You know, just like.
I will say the matches were fucking awesome. That fucking there was an awesome collaboration with Sony's new picture Bullet Train that comes out this coming up week.
You know, it did give the feel of it, like this was a major league production. You know what I mean? Because they had the
Thanks.
Momo Man.
Yeah, Momo Man.
Who's like look, man, I don't know what's going on in this movie, but apparently there's like a Japanese like anime character named Momo Man, and they had like a mascot character like Disneyland style of Momo Man, and he came out and like.
I think we should go see this movie and then come back and give a review next week.
Down. Need to go see it.
All right.
Need to go see it.
There it is. I'm so fucking pumped up from the chickens, man.
But we have some cool guests coming up.
We do.
No.
We do. Fuck. I mean, for those who love
We'll be talking wrestling next week. just
Oh,
so you
next
know.
2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
2
Next 2 weeks
weeks.
we'll be talking about wrestling.
We have the one and only motherfucking War Beast from PCW
the almighty
in next
Sheik
week.
Yosef Samuel,
Ooh.
part of War Beast, and then
keeping on that gangster vibe, right off the heels of Lucha Vavoom, Little Cholo will
man.
be in the following week
Little
on a
Cholo.
Monday. We're
I
going to
want
be
to talk to
practicing
him
Monday.
about escorting Jack Cartwheel through all of Southern California, where they were tagging up all the time.
What tacos do you eat?
I mean, he is from Santa Ana, so you'd be able to at least maybe
Santana. Say it right.
Santa Ana.
No,
Santa
say it,
Ana.
Steve.
Santana.
There
Santana.
it is.
It's right next to Anacrime. You guys know where it's at.
And a slime.
Yeah, Garbage Grove.
Grove.
Dude, the Orange County nicknames are the best.
I remember Little Cholo. It was not PCW, but what was it back in the day? There was a UPW or something.
Yeah, sure.
When he first came out, when he was Little Cholo.
He's a little
Homeboy
guy.
ain't little no more. But when he was Little Cholo back in the day on UPW, whatever the fuck it was, that was at the Galaxy in Santana. And Yeah, man, that shit was dope. That's where what's his name came out of? John Cena.
Yeah.
He was a prototype.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe was there too. Shit.
Psycho Matt Hall. Oh, you guys don't know about Psycho Matt Hall.
Yeah.
He was a real psycho.
What were the other two guys that came out of there that were that might be him that we saw in the Darks, and on the when we went to the arena to see?
Oh yeah, to see I don't remember.
The Angel or something.
Oh, from SCU, Christopher Daniels.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Daniels, Fallen Angel.
Yeah, Fallen Angel.
Yeah.
And his partner.
And Kaz, Frankie Kazarian.
Yep. So yeah, it'll be a lot of lucha libre talking.
We talking
next week.
wrestling.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, guys. It's not a wrestling podcast though.
Nope.
No,
Never
not
will
at all.
be.
Not at all.
Never, ever. Did you? I went and saw a movie, Nope. Did you guys see that?
No.
I haven't been to movies in a minute, and
I go all
I've
the
been
time.
telling myself to be like, hey, I have to go to the movies.
That's just what I do.
I haven't even seen Maverick in the movie theaters yet.
You
I
gotta
haven't seen
see
that either.
before you get there. That movie's fucking good.
I haven't seen none of that shit.
And that's
dude.
like the opposite. I've already talked about, but it's like Top Gun is like the opposite of everything that I'm about. You know, I'm not about the military, not about these fucking dick suckers, and I was fucking flying flags and
into
ready
it.
to join. I was like, let's join the fucking Navy.
Wow.
Was it just a relief that it was a movie that didn't have like fucking superheroes or other bullshit in it? It was just refreshing to just watch a movie.
That a little bit, but they did like all the nostalgia and all that stuff. They did it right. Like they did it. They did it right. Like, and you know, I don't think you need to see the first Top Gun to enjoy this one, but like they for sure they make you feel good about Tom Cruise. Like it's like a celebration of Tom Cruise is what this fucking movie is. Like just Tom Cruise looking cool and being fucking Tom Cruise. It's pretty sweet.
Why you gotta say it like that? You know, there's like a bunch of other movies that are not superhero movies that are like.
There's
that come
not
out.
many.
There are. They don't publicize them as
Yeah.
much as they do everything else. There's a shit ton of movies.
Yeah.
Whenever you get those crack fucking
'Cause,
sticks
well,
or
let's look
whatever,
right now.
and
Let's
you go
look at-
through whatever 20, 21 movies, and there's like 90% of shit I've
Yeah,
never
but
heard of.
everything's that's in your face is a remake. It's a superhero movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right, here's what's playing at the movie theater right by my house.
Okay.
Number 1, Thor, fucking superhero movie.
Great movie, by the way.
It was all right. Minions sequel.
How many though? That's like
Yeah,
fucking
it's a big-
8
I'm
or
just
some
saying it's
shit.
By the way, all the Minion movies are great. I need
Never
to go see
seen
that.
one of them.
What's where the crawdads sing? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
It's a mystery. not it's a mystery. I know what it is.
It's a mystery, the movie, yeah.
Yeah. And then Elvis.
I haven't seen that. Was that good? You see?
I didn't like
Yeah,
it.
I loved it.
I
hated it.
fucking
I hated it.
loved it.
I will
Sucks.
come. I will come
I'll probably
with
see
my,
it again.
Yeah, I'll watch it and I'll come with my review.
You come with the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
And
the
then Paws
tiebreaker.
of Fury, another fucking sequel.
Pause of Fury.
Oh, what is that? Like a
A
cartoon?
cartoon, yeah. And then Black Phone, which I didn't see. I would like to see that. Nope. And then DC League of Super Pets, fucking cartoon
Superhero.
superhero.
Well, it's summertime. The kids are out. You know. You gotta,
this is
you,
also very true.
you gotta do them.
Top
cartoons.
Gun, and then that's all.
But you know,
So yeah, I mean,
like Knott's Berry Farm though, a lot of kids were going there without parents. Now they can't
they
go.
shut that shit down.
That was crazy, but people love it though, because now you don't have all these fucking kids.
Mocosos without
Dude, I
that fucking-
remember did we already talk about how Magic Mountain used to be on when I was like just out of like when I was in high school and just out of high school, Magic Mountain, it was on at Magic Mountain. At 6 foot,
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. They had to put those metal detectors
I was
before
about
you
to
walk
say,
in.
yeah.
Because there's people getting murdered inside.
Yep.
And so then inside the park became relatively safe, but in the parking lot was the Wild West. The parking lot of Magic Mountain was the fucking Wild West back in the day. People get murdered. We go all the time. It was a lot of fun.
Mario choking over here.
We used to go all
trying
the time.
to say some
We
shit.
were trying to get. There was rest in peace, Carla Lee Rios. This fucking fine Puerto Rican girl who would like to fight too.
Damn.
We were at Magic Mountain, and we're walking, and there's another group of people like walking towards us, people we don't know, and then her and this other girl just start throwing. Just like hockey fighting, and there's nobody around doing shit. They fight till they're tired. You know, like, this is not
Damn.
getting broke. They fight till they're tired, and then we just walk away. And I go, "Who is that?" And she goes, "I don't know." They just saw each other. We're like, "Fuck you, fuck you."
They just
No
fucking-
words, no words. Just these bitches were down as fuck.
And then you got a turkey leg. Walking around with a turkey leg.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
There's no turkey legs. Was there turkey legs?
Yeah,
in Magic
turkey legs.
Mountain?
Hell yeah.
I don't remember.
I remember because we used to do the K-Rock takeovers.
Oh, dude. Those were fun nights.
Well, yeah, because there was no line.
Nobody in the whole fucking park. Dude, that was the coolest I ever looked, taking people to that shit. It's like, you want to go to Magic Mountain? There's no lines.
Yep, and the guy at the fucking roller coasters. You guys want to go again?
Yeah.
Coming up though for the Goths, there's Goth on the Mountain. They're taking over the whole entire park.
What? Oh, Magic Mountain?
Yeah. So if you're Goth, there's some bands coming out.
They're all gonna have to walk uphill though. They're gonna be like fucking sweaty and sad, man.
All mascara dripping.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they survived that day at fucking in Pasadena, that Cruel World. They can do it. Oh, you know what? This is gonna be at nighttime. This is
that's better.
Just in time for the fucking vampires.
I mean, they survive Bat Day at Disneyland every year too.
Yeah. Mario, when's the last time you wore mascara?
I never wore mascara.
Lies.
Never wore
eyeliner.
mascara.
What about eyeliner?
No, just nails, paint it.
That's fucking.
But then I started. I can't not chomp them, so it didn't matter. Fucking so. But yeah, never wore eyeliner.
Just nails.
I only had one when like Billy Joe Armstrong started wearing heavy eyeliner, like fucking American Idiot time. Fucking Jeff Page started wearing eyeliner all the time. Guy I worked with his tattoo shop. The only dude that I knew that was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. And he had blue eyes, and so like it looked good. But look how like a chick looks, you know. But that was he was like, if you had eyes like this, you would do it too. And I was like, I fucking hate you, man.
Okay, would you though?
No.
Because you have to like be somebody, right?
And it's a turd move to me to be like, I know I got fucking blue eyes. Watch this. I'm gonna draw fucking attention to them. Like that's like a butthole.
But like.
That's gonna be the thing moving forward right there. We just got some sad news. No, Dodger broadcast legend.
Oh,
Vince Scully.
Shit.
Just passed away.
Rest in peace, Vince Scully.
R.I.P.
Dude, this
94, man.
He gave everything he had to fucking Los Doyers.
I remember reading something or hearing something. I can't remember because I don't read. But that if the Dodgers were not in the playoffs, he wouldn't even watch baseball, listen to baseball. And they even would ask him to do like the simulcast like on Fox. And he's like, nah.
He's Dodgers.
Dodgers aren't in here. I'm not doing it. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
There was a time when there's Chick Hearn, Vince Scully, Bob Miller was the Kings announcer. Like there was nothing but murderers at any broadcast of Los Angeles sports. Like nothing but Hall of Fame, and not even Hall of Fame, like fucking Mount Rushmore fucking dudes. Like,
you know what? Do yourself a favor and listen to some of the old stuff where he's describing not only the game but the surroundings.
Life. He's just talking about life.
But the beautiful part is like, there's a little gray cloud on the right side, right here in the right field, and whoever Manny Jimenez is in the looking at his glove.
Yeah.
Just the way he described
He painted the picture.
Oh man. You know what I'm saying? He was doing Happy, what was his name? The painter, the Happy Thoughts or whatever?
Bob Ross.
Yeah, he was Bob Ross in that fucking game.
Is Tommy Lasorda dead too?
Yeah. No?
God.
I don't
Yeah.
Is Uncle Tommy still dead?
Yeah, I know. I think he
Tommy
died.
alive?
He's still died. He's still dead.
I bet is he still alive? Not is he still
Bill
dead.
Russell passed away too.
No, man. Champions fucking falling aside.
Yeah. But I mean, he was, I think, 85.
Bill Russell. And.
Tall people don't
Oh, no, he's
live
still
long.
alive, Tom. Oh, no, he died. He died at the beginning of 2021.
You say tall people don't live long?
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
no, they don't.
Big ass
Oh,
people
shit.
don't live long. Your body is not designed to be 7 feet tall. Like, that is not.
Kevin and Bean are next then,
Yeah, that is
right?
not
Because
the
old
way it's like
motherfuckers are like,
6 something. They're 6 something.
hey man, that is not normal for around these parts for sure.
But they're not from here. I think originally. I think they're from like Minnesota or some shit like that.
But you think how many times you see like a giant ass old man? Like you don't see like
No.
a lot of big.
You don't
ass
see like old fat or old tall.
No, they die.
Yeah.
Unless,
But yeah, man, make sure to give it a listen to one of those old school Vince Scully calls, man, and he's painting the picture, dude. Same thing with even like Chick Hearns, like you said, man. You had some of the best out here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is, especially then, it's Los Angeles, man. That's
Yeah,
where you go when you're
man.
done. Like,
Yeah.
like you move up the ranks and then you
Yeah.
get that job. Like, that's
Exactly.
how it
Exactly. That's how it goes, man.
goes.
Championship, championship city, bro.
Sorry, that was disrespectful to Vince Scully, but
What are you talking about? That was for Vince Scully.
oh, this is for Vince.
This is for Vince.
That's
man.
the Crazy Chickens for fucking
Get
Vince.
this crazy chicken on. He would appreciate that.
You just got to describe it.
Yeah, he would have. Big fat Mexican on the mic.
Crazy Chickens
Crazy
coming
chicken.
in for
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, dude. It always happens in threes, right? Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, sure.
Who's the next superstar? It has to be an athlete, too.
Man, I'm probably gonna die right now.
No athlete. Not.
I'm just saying. If we're talking
You're not
about,
an athlete, bro.
but I'm like,
You're not an
I'm
athlete.
on the level of Vince Scully and Bill
No,
Russell.
shit.
Like, maybe not athletically, but like
In your
But-
field.
important, like who's important
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
world. Like, I'm for sure.
I get it.
Like on that level, you know what I mean?
No, not at all.
Johnny's
me
barely
like
a
that.
law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Kevin Nash getting old too. He'll be.
Oh, I thought that Ric Flair was gonna die when he did this last
He
match.
passed out. Did you see? There was so they showed a clip on Twitter. So Ric Flair, if he's not the best wrestler ever, he used to be. If you're the best now, it's because you're better than fucking Ric Flair. You know, like that. And he's old as fuck. And he had a match this weekend.
Last match ever,
Dude, he said it's
allegedly.
his last match, and he looked. Oh, it was sad. It was not good. It was not a fucking good thing. And at the very end, they he's laying on because the very end he's supposed. He was he had the figure 4 on Jeff Jarrett and but he was just like laying on the mat like he wasn't doing anything. And then afterwards, his partner Andrade came up and he looks up and he goes, "I passed out." Like, so this fool was just in the ring dying. Like, it's like.
Doesn't he have like a pacemaker?
Yes, it was not good.
Wrestling.
It was all bad. And who was it? The Undertaker and Bret Hart and somebody else were. Mick Foley.
Mick Foley, yeah.
Mick Foley were front row for it.
Yeah.
And you could there was a bunch of people that took pictures of their faces, just see their faces like,
No.
what the fuck is going? What are you doing?
But you know what? Fuck it. Let him have his shine.
That's what they said. They said to Michael Jordan when he was playing for the Washington Wizards. They said, "You're destroying your legacy," and he said, "It's my legacy. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to with it."
Yeah.
That's Ric Flair. Like, it's his. This is his life. This is his legacy. And I think if you gave Ric Flair the choice, and they're like, "Yo, like you could die," like he's like, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'll take
you
it.
could die wrestling. Like, all right,
He's
throw
going to
me
go
in there.
out guns blazing,
You know,
doing
like,
what the
he's
fuck he
he's Ric
wants.
Flair. He's so addicted to being Ric Flair.
Yeah.
To being
nature
to
boy.
being the man, to being the fucking nature boy. That he's not built to be an old man, like just being off in the world, like not being Ric Flair.
Old people aren't built to be old.
Old people aren't built to be old people, let alone Ric Flair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This fool's meant to be flying, limousine riding, jet airplane flying, wheeling, dealing, and
Alligator.
kiss stealing. Alligator, fucking shoes, Rolex watch. Like, that is what he is meant to be doing. You know, like that is the life that he set up for himself. Like being the nature boy, being the 16-time champ. Like, that's just.
There was a time where we were gonna get him from Michelle Rumble.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Just to do a video, not even an possible show up,
Woo,
but
woo,
he
woo.
doesn't live out here. He lives in like North Carolina. Or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
that's Flair country.
Yeah. So and it just didn't work out. But this is when he was showing up in all the hip hop videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A few years back, and we reached out. The price was cool. It just didn't work out. But yeah, it was so close.
Dude, that would have been awesome.
Oh, that would have been the shit, dude.
I'd be
Ric
pretty
Flair.
pumped. I would like to be Ric Flair. I met Terry Funk. That was awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, heck
Yeah, Terry Funk called me a liar.
Oh, what?
I met and I was like,
He's probably right.
Well, I shook his hand and he said something about like, when did I get out of jail or like something like that. I go, man, come on, and I can't remember what. Like, I was like, that's not what I did, and he was like, you're a liar.
Wow.
And I started laughing. I was like, Terry Funk just called me a liar.
Get
And
ready.
a fucking
Woo! We on tour, and we're doing it better than anybody else alive. Now, Buddy
It's like
Landell,
church.
it's so hard for me to sit back here in this studio
This is
looking
early.
at a guy
This is
out
Buddy
here
Landell. This is
hollering my
early.
name.
Oh, there it is.
When last year I spent more money
On
on
spilled liquor.
in bars from one side of this world to the other than you made. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
Damn.
There it is. Woo! And that's exactly how I felt over this whole entire fucking weekend, just on my Ric Flair fucking vibe.
You know what? You would have been really Ric Flair if you would have hit that fucking chicken shit right when, at the end of it. Right when he stopped. I thought you were going for it.
God.
Next time I have sex,
You gotta get
have that
out
fucking
to
playing in the background.
man. We're playing the chick.
Hell yeah. Right when you're done, then you're gonna go get that sandwich.
I'm gonna start bouncing around. Start bouncing around the room.
Oh shit.
Did you see Hook won the FTW belt? That was pretty sweet.
I didn't watch that, but I did hear it. Did he? Was it? That dude throws down with some really good matches.
Yeah, I mean, he just beat up Ricky Starks, whatever. But I would just say it because it's his dad's belt. Because
Yeah.
Right.
Taz was the one who brought the FTW belt. And now his kid has it. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
In my many adventures with this production stuff with Pigs Media Group and PigzStudios, we were able to get Sabu in here with Dirty Ron McDonald from Fist Combat. We filmed 8 episodes of Getting Stoned with Sabu.
Yeah.
So there's joints here provided by Real Kind Meds, 420, whatever the fuck. They're just getting high and they're reviewing old New Japan fucking strong style shit, like barbed wire matches. And there was an episode that was dedicated towards like his old rival, so he brought up Taz and all kinds of crazy stories. So we saw like 3 Taz fucking fights with him and fucking Sabu, and Sabu's just going down. Like, holy shit, man. Like, you just getting around Sabu, it's gnarly, it's something else. Like,
The best thing that Sabu did in wrestling was because he would fuck up a lot because he would try to do crazy shit and it would end up like going bad. But then sometimes he would make it go bad on purpose because like to fuck up a top rope thing because that shit happens. You know?
Yeah.
And so like to be able to work it in and to make it not look, because a lot of times in wrestling, if they fuck up something on purpose, it's very obvious. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
they just did that on purpose. But he would do it so smooth. It's like, what just happened? Like, was that fucking, which is when wrestling is the best all the time. It's like, you don't know.
exactly.
Sabu.
Exactly.
Good old Sabu. And Mick Foley needs to not have another match at all. His TNA shit was embarrassing.
I didn't watch back then. So was it
I
really
mean,
bad?
I mean, it was pretty bad.
Yeah?
But I didn't watch a lot then, but I watched.
I know those
some back.
guys. They need to just stop. You know what I mean?
Well, it's, you know, I mean,
But how
it's-
do you stop?
How do you stop? And so, like baseball players, baseball player doesn't retire because he can't hit a home run. It's because he can't do it consistently anymore. He can't like do it day to day, like over the course of a season. He can't be a baseball player anymore. But if you were like, hey, we need you to play one game once a year. They're like, I can fucking do that till I'm fucking old as fuck. And all these dudes want to have like, I know I can't do it every day. I know I can't do that, but I think I can do it every however long. Like, you know, and as long and as long as somebody's fucking writing you a check,
Yeah.
are you gonna stop showing up?
Yeah.
Just writing you a check, you gonna stop showing up? Get out of here.
D from the Dungeon Podcast on YouTube says Taker needs one more match.
Nah,
you really
he
think so?
Ah, man.
That
Yeah.
last match he had was fucking great.
I wouldn't have minded if it was gonna be now cinematic matches. Like if he was gonna do it all film, you know, pre-filmed where they weren't actually taking bumps, I would have been all right with that. You know, like if they turned him into like a movie character, like he's not really a wrestler anymore. Now he's like a slasher movie. Like he's the Undertaker. You go to his house and you try to fight him, and all kinds of wild shit happens. You know, but it's completely separate outside of what goes on in wrestling.
Wait, they just filmed something like that. I don't know how in depth it was, but it was something with the New Day in a haunted mansion with Undertaker or some shit like that.
Oh, really? I haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
totally. I didn't
But
see
you
it.
know, like that, and that's another Matt Hardy invention because Matt Hardy invented the whole business. You know,
Fucking wrestling. Not a wrestling podcast though. Not a wrestling. It's the
Ever.
West Coast
Never
Pop
will
Lock
be.
Podcast.
we're fucking a
number
chicken
one.
podcast,
Hell
not a
yeah.
wrestling podcast.
Today.
Sometimes. No, this is welcome to the new West Coast Pop Lock Podcast, where the crazy chicken theme is going to be heavily featured. If
tell
you
you
don't
this,
like
though.
this, turn it off because this is coming.
I tell you this though. If we interviewed them, that's all that would happen.
Oh yeah, no
They don't
1,000%.
talk.
I would be like, look, you guys bounce around on the floor, like on your butts and do the thing, and we're going to play this and be hyped. And that's it. Like every once in a while, we'll just move along to whatever we're going to, and then they'll just come back in and bounce. Oh, wait it again. Like, we're back. You know, like, just like in the matches where you give it some time. And,
Yeah. It'll end up in a match more than once.
Love that shit. I will say that the Lucha Vavoom will be returning around Halloween time, so be on the lookout for that.
Excellent.
It's going to be great.
You know what, Oscar? I did collect those fucking cards. I don't have any, but I did. I collected
Everything.
casually, you know, all kinds of fucking wrestling bullshit, you know. But it's like, and then once you get to like a level to where it's like, I either have to stop doing this or dive completely in. You know?
Mario's
Like,
dived completely
yeah,
in.
yeah.
I don't know if I've dived, but I don't want to be a part of this world like this, man. It is very expensive.
He's pulling back, but he's like,
I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
It's
Got
hard. It's no matter what you collect, it's hard to pull back because that next one shows up. You're like,
always-
I need that one.
It always shows up,
And
man.
it fucking sucks.
I will say though, like I've had a handful of fucking years of my life where like, I mean, not that things aren't exciting to me because it's work every day. It's real life shit. Like I don't know, you don't have time to fucking dick around and like play with toys or anything like that. But when these action figures started coming out, I was like, dude, those are fucking cool. Like I like this shit right now. Like I'm spending my money, I'm saving my money, I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I have a little bit of money. Like I could buy a few of these here and there, and like.
And also, what did you, Sarah, share your purchase, Mario? What you got today?
Today, I came up on a Blue Demon worn once mask, not during the match, but he wore it, Blue Demon Jr. and autographed.
That's fucking, you know, it's not a casual collector's item.
No.
That has now become my my pride and joy from the collection. As of instantly today, I also have an action figure from El Santo they don't make anymore, signed by him and his
Santo.
comic. It's El Hijo del Santo.
El Hijo does something.
I have movies, the old school Mexican movies that are
Vampire
in. Yeah,
and,
vampires and the aliens.
Yeah, that was the best. That being a wrestler had nothing to do with the movie. Like it's just like a regular ass movie.
Yeah,
Like-
just what wrestlers
like
do.
wrestlers are going through life.
Well, no, it's not true because in the movie they would have they'd be at the wrestling ring.
No,
doing
I
the
mean, but
shit.
they're like it's like if I was a butcher, like and then things went down at the butcher shop.
But you'd be a butcher and you'd be a detective butcher. You know what I mean? Like that's how it works.
Yeah.
I will say for this Vavoom that came up, I went ahead and I was able to download 17 movies online and then cut them and get the best fight scenes from all of them. So there was stuff from the 50s, from the 60s and 70s. Shit was all groovy. There's a match on there where it was like the Wild Wild West from like the 1800s, and there's a wrestling ring.
Yeah.
And fucking Santo comes out and starts wrestling fucking people out in the fucking
Hell
like the
yeah.
Western timey era. Like, what the
Hell
fuck is going on here? But like, this all makes sense.
Yeah, and of course it makes sense.
Yeah, it's-
and it also doesn't need to make sense. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm El Santo. Just put me,
Yeah.
roll the fucking camera.
Yeah.
Send some dudes in here.
And they were
for me to
superstars
punch.
back in the day. You know, I remember Mom would talk about that. Like, those guys were like, they were stars.
Yeah.
They were their superheroes at the
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean?
I would like to go see the statue, the Santo statue. In fucking
I'd
Mexico
like
City.
for us to go to Mexico City and to go
Down.
see it.
Mexico City would be fucking pretty awesome.
Yeah. I've
We-
been and it is a shit.
We need to go down there somehow, light equipment, and do a show from out there.
Girl, that's so fun. A girl that I know she might be back now, but she was going down. She was driving from here to TJ and then flying from TJ to Mexico City
That's how I would do
because it was like the flight was $150
Yeah.
from TJ to as opposed to like $600 from here.
That's how I went. When I went, that's how I did.
Oh,
it.
really? I
Yeah.
had no idea.
I-
Look at you
I-
guys knowing all the secret Mexican stuff.
It depends on the airlines too. You got to watch out with some of those lower end tier ones,
Well,
Volaris and whatnot. I mean, yeah, you can get them dirt cheap for
Get
sure.
in there, whatever
Just
the cheapest
saying.
one is. I want that one.
I'll
I'm
meet
not
you there from
scared.
LAX.
I'm not scared of this thing falling out of the sky at all.
They all fall out of the sky.
Eventually, but then they land on the wheels. And then it's fine.
Fucking, that's how they fucking lands on the fucking wheel.
Yeah. They're all bouncing.
Hell
Chickens
yeah.
just bouncing down
And then
the
the
fucking-
food is awesome out there. You know what I'm saying? All the like,
Everything's awesome out there.
and one of my boys told me before I had gone, he goes, you know what? Eat on the streets, bro.
Yeah.
The dirtier the fucking cart, the better
Yeah.
it tastes, dog.
Yeah.
And that's true. And then I went to some restaurants and shit as well. And then you get to go see all kinds of shit, dude. Like yeah, just the world's biggest fucking ice skating ring and just all kinds of crazy like nice.
There's an ice skating ring over there?
In December.
The world's
okay.
biggest one.
The world's
Didn't
biggest.
you just
Yeah,
hear
it's
it?
fucking huge, dude.
Is that where like they do the
grito?
the grito? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just a bunch of cool ass shit like that, old school shit, and then again, lucha libre. If you love the fucking lucha,
Saturday nights,
yeah,
man.
bro, right
In
there,
the
man.
fucking
Oh.
stadium.
I'm so bummed now because when I went out there, I wasn't that big into wrestling how
Same
I am
here.
now, so I missed out. But I've been making up a little bit by we traveled to those TJ shows, gone a
That's
handful
pretty
of
dope.
times. I mean, dude, that shit is wrestling out there in the border across the border. It's a different vibe for sure.
Yeah,
different
and the
vibe.
crowd too.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we're
Like
pumped.
Yeah.
they're definitely into it. Not like the American wrestling here. Like it's cool here, but it's definitely way more loved and way more intense, and people are more
Sure.
into it. Like they're fans, real fans. Like.
It only sucks when they start throwing in fucking pesos, bro.
Well, I
That
mean,
shit's
they're
fucking-
they're
fucking
they're giving them
out.
money, but yeah, like unless they're doing it like to be mean and fucking actually trying to fucking hit them.
Did you get a quarter that you threw at me because you liked me, and a quarter that you threw at me because you hated me? They spend the same way, man. You fucking, just keep fucking throwing those quarters. That's all I care about.
Toss them fucking quarters. Shout out to everyone joining on the forum, the local music experience. We see you, son of Jarrell. Jimenez at his address at 1503, 6 strings. You must play bass. Or what? No, a
What?
6-string bass,
Oh.
Yeah, there's some 6-string bass,
Right.
12-string basses and shit. Yeah.
or just a guitar player.
But
know
on
what?
that note, it is Tuesday.
Are we leaving? Because I would say,
It's-
Oscar, I know that exact card that you're talking about. That's a good one.
Wait, which card?
Andre the Giant with Jimmy Snuka on his shoulders. Fucking,
Oh.
that was a good card.
All right, it's a
That's
great
the
card.
two biggest stars in the fucking. Before Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Jimmy Snuka, two biggest stars in WWF. Like, there's no getting around it.
Yeah, of course, but
Yeah.
the Hulkster came and
Ruined everything.
changed things and made it what it is today. And on that note, we make every Tuesday night the best podcast night because we are the #1 podcast on Tuesdays.
Do you know
And-
how we're going out tonight? On you catch us Tuesday, like live right now on Local Music Experience, but then also on Wednesdays at 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Before Ray and fucking after.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
sandwiching right there. Get that
Take us
sandwich.
out. Take us out, Mario. I'm gonna feel sad for the girl that hooks up with you and this comes on, bro.
Oh, she's getting destroyed.
The #1 live show in the world, West Coast Poplock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop lock.
I also see Poppy T420 out there. See you on that local music